Hi everybody, I'm Christelle Betsy and welcome back to Betsy's Budget. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to help other people find this channel and join this journey to financial freedom. Let's jump right in. So today is my first side hustles video. I have been promising to do this one for a while now, and honestly, I'm not sure how these are going to go. But I did want to go ahead and start instead of procrastinating. Before we begin, actually, I'm going to just show you these cash breakdown sheets. I think I bring them up every video. I have these linked in my Etsy shop. These are slips that you can write on with permanent marker or dry erase marker. Bring them to the bank and you can get the exact bills that you want from the bank in order to stuff your envelopes. I have a few colors listed, but go ahead and just comment which color you specifically want and I can go ahead and list that on Etsy. Let's go ahead and get into this side hustles envelope. Those who have seen this envelope before have probably been seeing me stuff this supplies. I made new stickers, by the way, guys. Those who've seen my channel, who've watched my videos before, you've probably seen me stuff these supplies envelope only, because literally from every paycheck I just take $10 and stuff it into supplies, and with that $10 I've been able to sustain most of my little side hustles, little businesses and hobbies in order to keep them running. I have a few and I'm going to show you them now. So starting with supplies, this is the one that I stuff from my paycheck, but today we're going to stuff tithes, which are just my tents that I go ahead and return to my church home. This is taxes. I actually, the last 2 years, I didn't have to pay taxes on my business because it was negative, but this year I said I would stuff it anyway, and if I don't pay for it, if I don't need to pay for it because it goes under, hopefully that's not the case, but if it does, then I will be able to reallocate that money. I have my butters, my body butters, which I don't have an example for you today, but I'll put a picture here so you can see what they look like. Those are also linked on Etsy, on another Etsy shop, but I sell body butters. They're a mix of cocoa butter, shea butter, natural ingredients, and oils to give them some scent. And I've been making them for myself for years, and I finally decided to branch out and offer it to other people, but that has been bringing me in some money. I do parties, but not like big parties. I don't know how to explain it. I do balloons, cake pops, like small decorations, party favors, just anything that you might be looking for a smaller party. I've done like baby showers, but not weddings or anything like that yet. That has brought me some money, but that's the business that I'm talking about that went negative. So I made an LLC before I really understood what that meant, and it just hasn't been working for me, and I'm considering turning this party planning business into maybe a nonprofit, since I do decorate a lot for churches and ministry events. Moving on, well, this is the last envelope. It is my budgeting envelope. I just added this one. This is for this channel, as well as these cash breakdown sheets that I add to my Etsy shop. So that has been bringing in some income. Okay, so in this video, for each of these 3 side hustles, I will be distributing the money that's in here. So what I have been just doing is just whatever money I got from each of these, just putting them in here. I took out some tithes, but I don't mind double tithing and going ahead forward with this method. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. For this supplies envelope, I will continue to stuff from my paycheck only and just go in with that because that's been working for me. Tithes gets 10% of everything that I get, or all the revenue. 10% goes into tithes. Taxes gets 30%, and then what I'm going to put 30% back into each of the designated side hustles, and then I'm going to give 10% to myself, and I'm going to put 20% into my savings challenges. So hopefully I can fit that all into this one video. Let's go ahead and begin. I'm going to start with butters here. Butters has 20, 40, 50, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, and $74. So to begin, I'm going to go ahead and put $8. I'm just gonna round it up, $8 into tithes. Though I'm sure I tithe already, but I don't mind double tithing, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that 10% into tithing. So let's go ahead and subtract $8. I don't think I have to count the tithes. I can, but I think I'll count it at the end when I tithe all 3 of those side hustles. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead, put 30% of that. It was 74, so 74. $22 goes back into the business. Oh, I'm gonna have to break this. Give me a second while I get some singles. So I took one of the 10s out and I substituted that for these singles. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 singles. So I'm gonna go ahead and put $22 back into the butters. So 22, I'll round it up to 23. This is my first time trying this method. I'll see how long I can do it and it works. If it doesn't work, I can always change these numbers around, but I think 30% going back into the actual side hustle is good enough. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take that 10% out for myself, which is going to be another $8. And then I'm going to go ahead and take that 20% out, which would be the savings challenges. So it was 74. 20% gives me $14 going into the savings challenges. Okay, and then I don't know what I am missing. I may have done something wrong, but I took out the 10% tithes, 10% for me, 20% savings challenges, 30% back into it, and then 30% is going into taxes. So that is going to be this remaining amount going into taxes. So it's $21. And mind you, yeah, let's just go ahead and continue with parties. So parties doesn't have that much in here. I think Butters had the most. Parties is as 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 31, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30 at 1. So we're starting off with 31, and 10% of that is going to be $3. So starting with my tithes, I'll put $3 in here. And I'll just go ahead and take the also $3 for myself out of the 31. This is a bit confusing, but I hope you guys can follow along with me. This is going to myself, so I'll separate myself and savings challenges. This is savings, and this is going to me. And then, so that's -6. That leaves me with $25. So I'll go ahead and take that 30% that's going back in. So it was 31. I should be able to do 30%, but so that's about $9 going back into parties, $9 going into taxes. Let's see if I can break this 20 from taxes really quickly. Oh wait, actually, probably not, because I just put that in. Tithes. Y'all, this is getting mixy, but this is my first side hustle video, and this is one of the reasons why I was dreading doing it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So we have $20. I'll go ahead and put that back in the tithes, y'all. I don't like switching out monies like this, but I got to. Alright, so $9 is going back into parties. And I'm going to go ahead and round up the, I'll round that up to $10 for parties, $9 for taxes. If I'm not mistaken. Did I do taxes already? No, I didn't. Okay, so $9 for taxes. I'll count it when I'm done. Oh lordy. And then out of that $31, that was 10% going to me and 20% going into, yep. So this is right, well, round it down a little, but $6 going into the savings challenges. Okay, it's messy, y'all, but I had to do it or else I won't. Moving on to budgets. So this is from, ooh, this one is broken. This is from my Etsy shop. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, and $23. So $23, I'm gonna start with my tithes. I'm gonna round that up to $3. Oh no, what's happening here? I'll start off with that $3 going into tithes just because I don't wanna miss that. Then I'll do the 10% to myself. $3 for tithes, $3 for me. All right, now we can go ahead and put the 30% back in here. So I forgot actually how much it was. $23 times 30%. It's gonna give us about $7 going back in here. I'll try to fix that. Okay. And then I have this $10. I have to split it up for savings and taxes. Let me see how much I have here. That's perfect. So I'll just switch that out. Okay, and then I have $10. All right, so for taxes, I'm gonna round down to 6, and then I'll put 4 into my savings. After all of that distribution and all the confusion, let's go ahead and see what we have in each envelope. Starting with taxes here, I have 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and $36 so far in taxes. I'm not sure I want to count the tithes, but I can for you. Let me just make sure everything's in the right place. And it is. Got a bunch of singles, which is great. I might be able to switch out 10. We got $29 in tithes. Honestly, I think I'm gonna trade out some, but we'll see. And then I did taxes already. Butters is left with $23. Parties is left with a 10. Budgeting, I believe it's 7, but let's go ahead and check. Yeah, $7 in here. And this video is just everywhere. Okay, so I'm done with the side hustles envelope. I have distributed what was generated from each of the side hustles, and now let's get into what do you want to do first? Side hustles, savings challenges, or me? I'm gonna go ahead into stuffing my own envelopes. So I've gotten rid of the calculator. Let's go ahead and count what I'm paying myself. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, $14 going back into my own personal envelopes, which is really exciting. I'm going to start with my everyday, which I still have, of course, money left over from my paycheck. And I will get to those this weekend when I get paid. But for now, I think I'm going to just stuff some into giving. I'll go ahead and put a few dollars in here. I'm just winging it, y'all. I'm gonna put $3 in giving. It looks like I only had 1, so that puts us at 4. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead into, I think it's fine, I'm gonna go stuff fun, and I'm just gonna put $3 in there as well. It had $1, and that's gonna give us $4. What will I do with this money? Probably nothing at all before I get paid, but at least if something comes up, I might be able to afford it. So that's all I'm going to stuff into there. Moving on to my shopping envelope. I know I should probably put these in savings challenges, but it's fine. I'm going to start with my God Kids and just throw it literally. Ugh, I don't have any. I guess I'm trying to think of what my needs, my current needs right now. I'm going to stuff into beauty. Y'all know this one is always, literally always empty, so I had to. I'm just going to add this 5 Ball of Shot column because I actually spend a lot on beauty products. And I think that's it. These rest of these dollars can go into birthdays, I guess. I'll put them in health. I'll put them in health. So now health has $10. And that's all I'm going to stuff for myself. I actually didn't think this through. I don't have too many current needs. That's why I'm just kind of going with the flow. But maybe my next side hustles challenge or side hustles video, I'll be able to just calculate which areas of my life really need it. But right now, I'm just kind of winging it. Okay, now let's get into the savings challenges. This is the fun part for me. All right, so I'm going to be stuffing $24 into my savings challenges. This video is much longer than I thought, so I think I'm going to just you know what, how much do I have here? $24. Yeah. Okay, let's roll the dice. I don't know. All right, we got a 4 and a 2. I don't think I have any more 4s. Oh wait, I do. I have actually a few more 4s. And I believe this is my last. Oh wait, there's a 2 right next to that 4, but whatever. So that's 6 right there. And I'll just leave it at that. Oh, I'll have to break one of those 10s at least. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and put $6 in there. So rolling the dice now has 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that's 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 40. I'm going to go ahead and take 10 out because that's a ridiculous amount of singles. And I'm going to go ahead and trade it for a 10. There's a lot of trading happening. I've never done this before, but it's okay. I could have stuffed that 10, but dang it. I'll stuff a 5 into the $5 challenge here. I hope you can see that lime green color. On a $5 challenge, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 here. I'm gonna do a couple 1s, maybe just to give the 1s a head start, because what is gonna happen here? I can save a latte. Let me do the savings game. Let's do this. I haven't done this in a minute. I don't know where I was before. I feel like I stopped right there, so that's where I'm going to start. I'll use a different color and just roll and see what we land on. Hopefully you can afford it. So that is 8. Start here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And this one, it says stuff 3. Oh, I can't see that color. Okay, stuff 3, and then let's do one more. That's a 6, so that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and stuff 2. Now, how I think next time I'm just going to start from the start, but today I'm just stuffing 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5 into this game. And I'll mark that in there soon. I've got so many singles in here. This might as well be a second singles challenge. Let me count it for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, and $21 here in the games challenge. Alright, and I think I'm gonna maybe do a car maintenance. Usually I just take $5 from my paycheck and put it in here every time, but let's go ahead and just do that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 into my car. Oh, to my car. I usually use this challenge specifically for just oil changes. I have another savings challenge, or I have another savings envelope for my car for other like larger expenses. So it's 25, 35, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it's $60 here in the car maintenance. Okay, and then lastly, I'll go ahead and stuff the rest of these into the $1 challenge. I could have stuffed all of them in there, but I just thought it'd be more fun to like distribute the money. So it looks like I have 3 singles going into here. Let's go ahead and trace these out. I like to trace these out instead of coloring them in, because I can always come back and fill them in the second half or the second time I fill them out. So I literally, last year I learned that the $1 challenge is one of the first challenges to get filled out. And so I wanted to just save time by just tracing it one time, and the second time I fill it out, I could just color them in. So that was 3. And I don't have to count these singles because it's just too much. But we can see how much it is. It should be 10, 20, 30, and $35 in here in the singles or $1 savings challenge. And I did make these little things. I could add them on Etsy if you'd like. Just leave it in the comment. I also designed these envelopes as well. And that is all for today's video. It was much longer than I thought, y'all. I did not think this video would be so long, but I did know it would be a bit confusing, which is why I procrastinated so hard. But I'm so glad that I finally got this savings challenge, not savings challenge, this side hustles video out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you next time. Bye.